This is Chicago's very own WGN Evening News at 5.
Newt Gingrich and Howard Dean together in Elgin today. Like, seriously. The story coming up.
New at 5, they say politics make strange bedfellows, and that's certainly the case tonight in Elgin.
And that is where a very famous Republican and a very famous Democrat are taking part in the World Leaders Forum. WGN political reporter Tahman Bradley is there with more. Tahman.
Tom and Lourdes, good evening. If these two can get together, anybody can. Newt Gingrich and Howard Dean say they have divergent opinions, but they're not unpleasant about it. Howard Dean and Newt Gingrich together today at Judson University. The two men, polar opposites politically, engaging students about bipartisan leadership.
I think it takes a unique commitment to reach out to every single American and to have mutual respect.
Gingrich, who while Speaker of the House fought a brutal war with President Clinton, is warning about partisan media.
You now get to pick the version you want. So if you're liberal, you're watching MSNBC or CNN. If you're conservative, you're watching Fox. Actually has created wider gaps.
Mr. Speaker, you regularly appear on Fox News. How is that helpful?
Well, I think it allows me to talk to a large number of people. And, you know, I'm unabashedly a conservative.
With President Trump's approval ratings hovering around 40%, Democrats think they can retake the House in November. Dean, former chair of the DNC, is encouraging party leaders to listen to young people.
Indivisible, color of change, voter Latino, there's about 5 or 6 or 8 more of these groups. That's really where the energy of the juice is coming. So what I say to Democrats is, let's support them.
Dean was the front runner for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2004, but the race changed after he lost the Iowa caucuses and screamed on stage.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
At the time, the loud outburst was replayed again and again. Some questioned the governor's temperament. Years later, President Trump, who himself faced questions about his temperament, was elected to the White House. You showed emotion, you screamed, and people thought you were unelectable. How does it make you feel to see President Trump in the Oval Office?
Well, actually, the I have a scream speech had nothing to do with my losing. It was I was a disorganized candidate, and our campaign was not that well organized. I felt it slipping away when I was the front runner in Iowa 3 weeks before all that. So the press did some things that they shouldn't have done.
Very interesting that all these years later, Dean dismisses the role that scream played. Both men believe that young people can unite the country, and that's why they were here today. Live in Elgin, Tahman Bradley, WGN News.